Hey everyone, Shiny Sephiroth here with another win! And this time it's from a mode that I have been stuck on for quite a long time. So let's go ahead and see here what I did on this one. This was the hardest one of the three bouts that we get. I went ahead and I stacked this one with Zeus and Alpha to paralyze and mass attack the entire team. And then I put Yi in for defense. And then I put in Mecha Valkyrie in the number 4 slot so they could fight right up the middle and clear up the first slot and then hit the balance, I think. No, not balance. Yeah, balance. And then hit balance, as you can see here. And the strategy was, if anybody on the surrounding perimeter survived, balance would still have, not balance, collapse, I'm sorry. Collapse would still have the lower HP out of everybody because of how many times Mecha Valkyrie had hit her, which would cause Laura to continually attack her instead of anybody else, even when the rest of the team is there. And that worked out really well. Can't complain, and they're all hitting like trucks now. So this level that took me forever originally to even be able to get past the first round allowed me to do this now, and it's really crazy how a difference in force power can change the outcomes. And yeah, that was fantastic. So the strategy for the next round. We had Giles up in the middle so that they could increase defense as well as secure the lives of our two strongest attackers in the back row. Those people were being amplified by Jane. And then you have Paladin in here to not only also increase the defense, but also to get her ISO ultimate in there. And for those of you who haven't heard that analogy of mine before, sometimes in basketball, you will get the shooting guard coming up, the point guard coming up, and they will initiate something called an ISO, wherein the rest of the team gets blocked off, and it's a one-on-one between them or some other player and that person guarding them. So there's no outside interference. So the reason for that in this scenario, go back here, is Paladin's ultimate does that between herself and the person that she targets with her ultimate, meaning that they will not do their ultimate, instead will just do a basic attack, which is very vital here with collapse, because collapse's ultimate resurrects the rest of her team. And so this is in an effort to stop her from being able to do that. But on top of all of that, we have Pierre, which you can see right there. He was able to go hog wild on her because he had 5 people on her team basically die. And so every time that happens, every time somebody dies, he releases his ghost attack, which not only hits hard, but also lowers ult. And so between Paladin and Pierre, we were trying to ensure that she could not ult. And for the final one, I am a little conflicted on if I will try this again in the future. I only tried it one time and it worked, but I don't know if it'll work on a future level because of the HP increase that's going to happen. I put Godslayer in the middle so that all of his attacks could constantly focus on collapse. However, the problem with that is that she has so much HP that he will hit her once or twice, but it won't activate his bully. So he kind of got nerfed because of a bad decision on my part. I'm thinking in the future I'll have him on the wings, on either left or right side, so that he can knock out the enemies on the minions on the other team. And then activate his bully, which increases his crit and all this other stuff. Because once he knocks them out, 1 or 2 strikes, then all he has left is her anyway, but he will be amplified and raged out on his bully, and when he does hit her, it'll be harder. And that also, we also have time, increasing him as long as Cupid. We have Thinker for defense. We have Darkness, not only for defense, but also to increase, because I only have an orb 29, to increase the amount of times Godslayer can hit. And then we also have, for added measure, our friend Chloris, sitting there, hardly getting touched, and amplifying her snowman ball, which helps a ton. And so I think in the next round, I'm going to focus on having Godslayer in the wings. But overall, that worked out really well. Let's go ahead and check out. I'm going to try to remember everybody I had on my team here. So that was 23. And now we're on 24. Let me go ahead and see who I can remember. The 18 people. So this is number 1. All right, you veteran pigeons, I hope that was helpful. I hope you're all able to go and conquer, get your part of the pie as well, and beat this level. Please let me know in the comments any thoughts or additional strategies you might have, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!